Look who's finally home.
You didn't wait up for me all night, did you?
You're such a trooper. There's plenty of dinner left if you're hungry. Help yourself.
Huh?
Who in the world would come over right now?
Where did you get these?
Wow, Gohan. And that's not the only surprise.
Fidel, it's not what it looks
What
like.
kind of a hero doesn't tell the truth?
Wait a second, Barry. Where did you get all these photos? It's super creepy.
Hey, I'm sorry, dear. I know it's a lot to take in. Show business can corrupt men with all that money and fame. Cheat the first chance they get.
I feel bad for you. I can't believe you'd go through all of this just because I turned down your autograph.
Hold on, you're gonna ignore proof that your husband's a cheat?
It's not proof because he's not a cheat. I'm sure there's a very good reason for that kiss.
There sure is, Fidel.
Now would you please get out of my house? Oh.
Minecraft, but wherever I look is destroyed. Awesome, a snow. Oh my god, that happens quicker than I thought. So apparently everything I look at gets destroyed? At least I can get the blocks out of... Oh jeez. Wait, how far is the distance? Wait, look at that tree up there. No way this will work. Oh my, it has infinite range. Hello, polar bear. Goodbye. Okay, that didn't really... Okay, let me get this tree. Okay, crafting's gonna be really hard, but maybe if I flick... Okay, the table is placed. Now I just have to flick again. Oh my god. Easy tools. You know, that's the skill not everyone can do. Wait a second. Oh, they just made it so crafting tables can't break. I guess I'm not so skilled. Oh, there's an igloo right here. Okay, I don't want to break anything. Okay, please tell me there's an underneath. God dang it. I literally break water. What if I jump down? Oh my god. Oh, shoot! Minecraft, but wherever I look it...
I am so broke, criminals won't even mug me. In short, this dude on a bike asked me for directions, then told me he had a gun. He asked for my phone, I gave it to him. He looked at it, then at me, and asked me to give him my other phone, the one I was hiding. I was like, man, that's the only phone I have. He told me he would search my bag, frisk me, but I kept my cool. Do it, I got nothing. Disappointed, he gave it back to me. Take it, I don't want that shit. He then asked for my money. I was carrying $1.23 in change. He looked at me with such disappointment and didn't even take that either. He literally gave it back. It was just awkward. He kept talking, not knowing what to do. Suddenly, maybe because I maintained my resting face even though he told me he was going to kill me, he was like, dude, you know what? I like your style. Stay in school. Then he sped off on his bike. I am
A 100-year-old granny lifts a berry and aims at a watermelon. She finds the crosshair is a bit off. She adjusts the 8x scope and shoots again. This time the deviation is much smaller. She fine-tunes it once more and the bullet hits the bullseye dead on. Then the boss takes out special bullets for her to test the power. But she still thinks testing with a real person is more reliable and turns her gaze to the boss. The boss, sensing danger, tries to run away, but it's too late. Next, she disguises herself as a cleaner and enters the headquarters. Inside, she hides in an attic, an excellent sniping spot. She assembles the sniper rifle and waits quietly for the target to appear. Little does she know that the only open window arouses the suspicion of the guard. But at this moment, her target shows up. She pulls the trigger. Missing the chance, she's ready to shoot again. Just then, the guard bursts in. A 100-year-old grand...
A small mistake by any rider at the starting gate in this race can cause a serious pileup before the race even begins. Actually, this sport is called bicycle motocross, or BMX racing. It starts with all the riders lined up at a gate that drops down to signal the start. The riders push off as hard as they can to gain speed right from the start for an early advantage. But they also need to time the gate drop perfectly, because if anyone moves too soon, they could lose balance or even trigger a chain reaction. That's why racers spend years perfecting this skill. Small mistake by any rider at the start.
People who have survived a school shooting. What was it like? I was sitting in class taking a test when I heard a shotgun go off in our hallway. Everyone looked around, and the atmosphere became eerie and silent within seconds. I had already broken into a small sweat from the first shot, but then the second shot went off, and my heart felt like it would genuinely explode. My teacher looked out into the hallway and instantly turned pale. He barely got the words out, but told us to get into lockdown. This was not a drill. We all scurried to hide, and I heard silent tears as well as some classmates praying they would make it out alive. The whole time, our teacher stood at the door, ready to sacrifice his life if necessary. That's when we heard a voice approaching us from the hallway. I could see my teacher clenching his fists and thumping his head, all while the voice and the footsteps from outside inched closer to us. And just as the noise reached our door, another shot rang out, and something thud on the floor. There was silence for a few minutes, and my teacher creaked the door open, then puked immediately. Turns out, he was looking at the 18-year-old shooter with a firearm on the floor, having just taken his own life. People who have survived a school shoot.
Before we continue, I need to shed some of these clothes. Suit yourself. If you're going to lose, you might as well be comfortable. Goku, do you mind if I take a look at your shirt?
Sure.
What is this? Goku, this thing weighs a ton. Have you been wearing it for the entire tournament?
Yep, Kami told me to. It was part of my training. It's not much different than Master Roshi's style.
Your wristbands as well? And your boots?
Could you continue the fight? This is a tournament.
What are you guys doing?
Come on, Tien. You guys have to keep fighting. Here, give me that.
Hey, what is this?
I'd say I'm holding about 100 kilos.
Before we continue,
Do not speak at these 6 places at any cost. The last one is the most important. Number 1, keep quiet when you don't know someone's complete story. Number 2, keep quiet when you are angry. Number 3, keep quiet when you feel emotional. But before number 4, which will you save? The dog or the cat? Like for the cat and subscribe for the dog. Number 4, keep quiet when you feel that your words can end the friendship. Number 5, keep quiet when you feel that your words can hurt someone. Lastly, keep quiet when you cannot talk without shouting. And yes, for you, do it one by one and follow back to it.